everybody, this is Jeff from Stick's blog. I'm Stick, and today I just want to talk to you about maintaining dental hygiene while on the trail. Or another way to put it is just simply brushing your teeth while you're on the trail. Now, I'm not sure about everybody else, but as far as I'm concerned, I like to be able to brush my teeth at least once a day, and that's usually in the morning. Something about that morning breath, just got to get rid of it because you can't carry it on throughout the day. But anyway, there's a lot of different ways that people go about bringing items to brush their teeth. And what I've got here in front of the camera is basically some ways that I've used, and one way, which is this one on the end, which I'm fixing to try to use. And I just kind of wanted to talk to you about how I did, or how they did for me, and just kind of tell you about weights and stuff like that. Now, there are more options than what I have sitting here, but like I said, these are some of the ones that I've tried. And so these are some that I can comment on. So anyway, I'll start over here on the end. Now, when I very first started backpacking, I really didn't think much about it. All I thought was I need a toothbrush and I need some toothpaste, and I knew that they had travel size toothpaste. So I just simply grabbed one of the travel size toothpaste, and I just went and bought a little cheapo toothbrush, and I carried that with me. Now, that worked fine. Big reason I liked it is because I had a full toothbrush. It had a full handle on it. I was able to brush my teeth just like I was at the house. So it was no big deal. I really liked it. It works fine. But I know that now that I've kind of came along in backpacking and cut my weight in a bunch of things, I know that one thing that I can definitely cut my weight on is the amount of toothpaste that I carry. Now, I will say that these toothpaste, I found that they usually weigh anywhere from about, depending on how much toothpaste is in there, but the ones I've had anywhere from half an ounce to about 1.5 ounces, somewhere in that area. Now, this toothbrush that's on the end here, never mind right now that it's cut, but this toothbrush, as a whole toothbrush, weighs 0.2 ounces. So carrying this system, depending on how much toothpaste I have in it, I could be carrying anywhere from 0.7, 0.8 ounces to about 1.7 or 1.8 ounces. So that's not too bad. But like I said, as I got more involved in backpacking and stuff and started looking at ounces and where I could cut things, I decided to try a few different things. Immediately I tried these wisp. Oh yeah, one other thing. The first thing that I could have done is what you see here. I could have cut the toothbrush handle. Now, what this would have done, this cuts weight by taking the end of the toothbrush handle off. But the thing is that I don't like is it's a small area. Whenever I hold on to it, I feel like I've got to put my hand, or at least my thumb, is going to end up getting in the back of my mouth when I'm trying to brush the teeth in the back of my mouth. When I've been out in the woods for a day or two or more, I really don't like the idea of putting my hands in my mouth if I don't have to. So that's one reason I don't like cutting the handle off a toothbrush. Another option that I could do is I could just get a drill bit and I could drill holes up and down the shaft, and that would probably take out some of the weight. But I didn't do that. Going right here, I picked up some of these wisps. They look like they would be a really great idea. They're pretty lightweight. For both of these, it's 0.2 ounces in the package. And basically all it is right there in the middle, that little dot has some toothpaste or whatnot in it. And you just basically bite on it and it punctures it, and then you just brush your teeth. But now what I found with these is, first off, just like cutting the toothbrush off, they're short. So I have to put my hands in my mouth to get the teeth in the back anyway. Another thing I don't like is the bristles or the head is pretty small, so I don't feel like I'm really making a big effort just to try and get my teeth clean, and I actually don't feel like I get my teeth clean with these. Nice thing is, though, they do have a pick on the other end, so that's one thing, but in my experience, I don't really like these. Another thing I don't like about them is in order for me to bring at least one of these a day, I might have to bring a couple of packages, and then that's going to mean I'm going to be carrying a couple of these that have been used, and that's just extra weight that I don't need, and garbage. So there are other options. I tried some other different toothbrushes. This is one toothbrush that I tried. Now this is simply a fold-out toothbrush. Fold out the right end. It folds out. Good thing about it is I've got a full handle, so I don't have to put my hands in my mouth when I'm brushing my teeth. It's got a full head on it, So I'm brushing my teeth, like I said, just with the same as a regular toothbrush. But the cool thing about this one is it flips closed, so it packs down smaller for storage, and the head of the toothbrush, the bristles, are actually protected inside there, so they're not rubbing up against stuff and getting all nasty. This weighs 0.7 ounces, and it's not a bad thing. It is a little bit heavier compared to just say a regular toothbrush. Like I said, this one weighs 0.2 ounces and this one weighs 0.7 ounces, so there is more weight, but it's just another option. Another option I decided to try, my kids actually use these brushes. These are some little Firefly toothbrushes, and all it is they're a little bit shorter. They're long enough to where I can still hold on to it and not put my hands in my mouth. The bristles, it's almost a full head. It's not bad. Anyway, I've done a real good job brushing my teeth with these. The only thing is this toothbrush with this head, or shoot. Anyway, with this, it weighs 0.7 ounces. So again, it's not really that light. Now, one thing, this thing has got a little light up thing in it, so that's one reason this toothbrush is so heavy. But if it didn't have that in it, this would be I would really like this option, I think. But that's another option. Now the last one that I want to talk about is one that I just recently got. Some people may have heard of this, some haven't. But this is the Ariel toothbrush. What's cool about this is it's all enclosed, and everything I need is right here in this little package. If I pull the end off here, that's my toothbrush. You see it's a full head. I've got a full grip on it, so that works out good. And then plus these, you can actually pull these out and you can buy replacements for whenever these get wore out. But I like it because it's got this cover over the top, and it goes on there pretty secure, and I don't have to worry about my toothbrush getting nasty. Now the cool part about this is on the other end, if you pull this out, my toothpaste is in there, and that just fits inside that little slot there in the bottom. But anyway, that's my toothpaste, and the cool thing about this is I can put my own toothpaste inside here. The end of it, of course, comes open. You squeeze your toothpaste out. And then in order to fill it, this end right here comes off, and then basically all I do is, it's hard to do looking at the camera, just kind of screw that in there, make sure the cap is off on this end, and then squeeze as much toothpaste as I want in there, and then that's done. And then I take that off, replace the caps like so, and then that's my toothpaste. So whenever I get to camp or get ready to brush my teeth, I can just pull the top off, pull that out, put my toothpaste on there, shove that back in, brush my teeth, wash it off, and then close it up, and it's all clean again. So anyway, I thought that little contraption was pretty neat. It weighs 1 ounce, so it's not the lightest, but it is got everything in it, and it's compact, and it's kind of neat. It was $5.50 at REI, and I'm going to give it a try and see how it does for me. But anyway, these are some of the items that I've used, and there are some of my opinions on them. If you have any questions or comments about anything that I've shown you here today, or suggestions on other items that I could use, just feel free to leave a comment at the bottom of the page here, and I'll do my best to get back in touch with you. But until then, I do appreciate you for watching, and I'll talk to you later.